Jose Abreu up to hit.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And we're back, and here is Devers. Billy Wagner on the pitch here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles. And by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Here's Byron Buxton. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Breaking ball inside, and that's ball 1. Wagner measures 5 feet 10 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just gonna have to battle with 2 strikes.
Next to hit, Colson Montgomery. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. At the belt and fires. And a foul ball. Devers over at first with 1 away. On the ground to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Now here's Nolan Jones.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now coming into pinch hit, Brandon Drury.
That one finds the corner. 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt. Nothing happening as the count evens at 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Close, but called the ball. And now 3-1. There's a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And that one off the inside edge. You walked him. Dylan Cruz, the next to hit.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. A gigantic blast. It's 5-zip. Now a chance for James Wood. Now a pop-up on the infield. Beltre under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here with my pal Siggy. Now the left fielder, Sean Green. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. Wheeler back to work. On a line, base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and dipped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings.
To second, there's one, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Colson Montgomery. First pitch, not close.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Bottom half of inning number 2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Hits the fence. Throw is high and over his head.
Everything came together for him. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Yasmani Grandal up to hit and misses inside. Montgomery at second with 2 down.
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Brian Abreu.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Around third. He'll score. It's 5-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Say goodbye to that one. And they close the gap. It's 5-3. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Off the plate inside, and that's ball 1. Cruz going back. Out of here. Here's Chuck Nasty.
Your attention, please.
Blackman goes 6 feet 3 inches, 37 years young, and he was a second-round pick back in 2008. So now a pinch hitter, Carlos Correa.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
2 outs, base is empty. Lined, and that's a base hit.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, no strikes. Now a screamer into the outfield. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. And now the first baseman, Jose Abreu. That's back. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. In comes the run from second, and it's 6-5. And he's got a double.
It's a clutch at bat and could be one of the biggest ones of the game as they jump ahead by 1. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
The left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Now pitching, Raisel Iglesias.
That misses. Ball 1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike. And delivers outside. Base knock, center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
2 on, 2 outs. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. Devers jumps, throws, and they're happy to just get off the field after. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now the catcher comes up to him. Harry Ford. Here comes Emmanuel Clase out of the bullpen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. In the air out towards right center. Mullins settles under it. And it's caught for the out. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Manzardo goes after that one for strike one. Just missed. Trying to close out a one-run lead. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Beltre gets there. He's under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Here's Rafael Devers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed. That one catches the corner.
Really nice spot there on that 2-0 to get back in the count. I mean, hitters looking to turn on something, but tough pitch like that, he's just going to take it.
This could end it. Hard hit right side. On to first. Ball game.
Well, 3-inning games are pretty exciting, and this one did not disappoint. Tons of offense, but it came down to just 1 run. This was a wild one.
6-5 the final here today. They hang on to win it by a run for Chris Singleton and our And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Tacos taking on the Waves. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And now the center fielder, Dylan Cruz. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs.
Cruz.
The pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It gets down, a base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. A massive home run, and now they're out in front. It's 2-0. Late swing fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first.
Heart of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Now it's going to be, now it's belted deep to left, way out of here, home run. He circles the bases. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0. Digging in, Derek Jeter. The shortstop takes the ball. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Over to Abreu, one away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. That one is absolutely belted. Goodbye, home run. It just got out of here. Their third home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 5-0. And here is Jorge Posada. And the 1-0. Up the middle, Montgomery. Tosses to first, and there are 2 outs. So 2 down now, and here is James Wood.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Over to Abreu. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Here's a big power threat. Byron Buxton. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. This to third, Montgomery. That takes care of Buxton. Now it's Charlie Blackmon. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. 1 out, bases empty. Just missed. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup. And
now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance and brings it in at the wall. 2 outs, base is empty. Adrian Beltre now at the plate. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to get into the corner. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Wastes no time there. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Jose Abreu stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. And it's fouled away. Runner at second, 2 down. That one misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. Cruz going back. Didn't quite have enough. Top of the second. And now here is Josh Young. Mariano Rivera comes on now.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Didn't go. Here's a 1-1. Outside corner for a strike.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
So up next, Dylan Cruz. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. Rivera, a 6'2 righty, 29 years old, and he was born in Panama. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the second. In the air, center field. Dozier on his way over, takes it in for the out. Colson Montgomery digs in now. He's already homered in this game. Ground ball right side. He'll do it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the inning, here's the left fielder, Sean Green. Mizorowski back to work, and that's in the dirt. Green measures 6 feet 4 inches, 195 pounds, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. Nabs it, and there's 1 away. Now it's Anthony Rendon.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion. Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Left-hand hitter waits. In there at the knees, and the count is 1-1. And that one hammered. That's back. Tattooed and gone. He hammers one out to center, and they slice into the lead. It's 5-2. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 runs across in the inning, bottom half of inning number 2. That's hard hit on the line. And that's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Stepping in, Ryan Dozier. Inside, just missed.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting.
Feeds to second, out there. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Byron Buxton.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
The right-hander back to work. Just missed.
Well, these guys really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game. And it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
On the ground. Over to Abreu. And one away in the top of the third.
Now batting.
And now it's going to be Kyle Manzardo. He's already homered here in this one. And that one in the air center field. And there are two down. Two outs, base is empty. And now Derek Jeter. He's 0 for 1.
Jeter.
That's the third, Beltre. And that's the third out. And we're back, set for the bottom of the third. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Pitch misses, 1-1. Ripped on a line, and there's one down. Here's Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 1. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. So they're down to their final out. Adrian Beltre getting ready to hit. Hit hard, base hit. Runner at first with 2 away. Jose Abreu up to hit. And that one ripped into right. Ball game. And your final score 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here.